Hey everyone, Landsman Oz here. This is episode 35 of my Modular Mayhem Let's Play series. There's my little farm down there. There's a bit more enderpearl planting. Today, thought I'd start up on the hill. Bit of a view of the base so far. I want to do a little bit more essential craft today. I don't think we're going to get to the other dimension yet. I have been running the mob spawner fairly much flat out. You can see I'm not sure if I showed in the last episode, but I moved the ender generator inside the mob spawner, so now it's not pulling them out into the open. I thought, why not put it inside, let it go nuts. The other thing I've done, I'll show you quickly why we're not going to get to the other dimension yet. Remember I said in the previous episode about finding the name of the wind? Now I've probably broken, those, what is it, these things here, the imprisoned, bottled and trapped wind. I've probably released I reckon at least 25 of each. And so far we've got one letter. You can see there underneath wind name it starts with an O apparently. So our wind starts with O. But yeah, it's going to take a fair bit of, I guess, off-camera mob grinding. So this guy here, you can see he's a level 2, he might give us some good drops. I have connected the chest downstairs. I'll put those blocks there just so the fan doesn't affect me as much. Down the stairs. Wow. That should have picked up the... well, it's full. Is the tank full? Something weird going on here. The tank is not full. Why are you not outputting to the tank? Yeah, I was about to say I've automated the spawner here a bit. I added the diamond spikes as per Iskandar's suggestion to collect up experience, but for some reason this hopper isn't working. Oh, there it is. Maybe I'm outside the range of the chunk loader. That's possible, I guess. Come on, there's even spikes on the roof for you, mate. That's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. So I might just turn that on for now. So all of its drops. You can see there I had the import bus on the chest. Oh, you probably can't see it. It's underneath. You've got an import bus on the chest and an import bus on the tank. Now the tank, the cable runs under the floor here. It comes over here somewhere and across and pops back up here. I have set up fluid in the AE system. I've added the recipes to the auto crafting, so I don't need to worry too much about it. You can see here on the side here is a fluid terminal. Now that's not too much of a difficult thing to make if I can find it. Here. So it's just some cores, same as a normal panel, but just got some blue dye. A lot of the recipes in extra cells here for the liquid stuff just has blue dye. So I've got set up in the crafting system the 1K cells and the 4K cells, which, as you can see here, is just some fluids, quartz glass, the storage components, and these Certus quartz tanks, which are literally just quartz glass. Gives us the tank. And the fluid storage uses the lapis around the outside instead. If you remember, whoa, spelling is terrible today. Storage. Cell. Use redstone for the original one. So just replacing. It is pretty much a direct swap. Redstone and lapis instead. Oh, these ones have glowstone. But yeah, so I've added fluid storage to the AE system. You can see here I've got 8 buckets of liquid XP. And yeah, just in here, scroll down, you can see all the different patterns I've added. You can see the fluid patterns here. Some of the other bits and pieces. I've also auto-crafted a bunch of acceleration cards and filled all of these up. So these all have 5 acceleration cards in each. And a lot of my crafting now is quick. My next step is to fill these with acceleration cards. So what do I need? 4, 9, 14, 19. So let's see how many we got. Up. Thank you. Do I have any? No. So let's just make 20. And that should be, you can see it smashes through these things when it gets to it. So my next step, because pretty much the slow part here at the moment is making the quartz, crushing down the quartz in this grinder here. You can see there it comes over now. So that's really all we're waiting for. Obviously, that'll be making some seeds, which are just like blasting through. Okay, they shouldn't take long. There, 9. So yeah, I'll throw these in those crafting machines down there. I've also put 3 in the crystal growth chamber, so they should be ultra quick. You can see that was fairly quick. And what my next move is, okay. Something's gone a bit strange there. Oh, there's probably no room in the AE system. I'm kind of running a bit. Yeah, I'm running out of space, and it's because I've got those the mob farm pretty much dumping straight in here, and there's a bunch of stuff in here that just doesn't need to be in here. I collected my miner from the moon. What am I picking up? All sorts of junk. Yeah, so I picked up the miner from the moon, so I've got all its, wow, got all its bits and pieces in here. Let's see if those acceleration cards are finished. Yep, there's the 20 of them. So while I'm here, downstairs, shift click them in. This should cause things to go a little quicker. There's that one extra. The other thing that's happened is a singularity has been completed. I've just thrown it in the AE system for now. We'll in another episode I'll do that. The gone blank. What is it? AE. Let's do this properly, people. There. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Goodness me. Turn that back off. Oh, anyway. A2. The quantum ring is what I'm after. After all that mucking around. so I can do the AE system in another location. Nothing's working today. So make the ME quantum ring and link chamber. So I do have one singularity, and yeah, we'll put that together in another episode. But yeah, just I've been trying to do a little bit here and there around the base, just mainly tidying up and trying to get things looking a little bit neater and tidier and running a bit smoother. Still pretty short, yep, still flat out on the battery there. Alright, so I might just quickly sleep. You can see there I handed in a bunch of those wind things to try and get the name, and still only got one letter. Okay. Other thing I was going to do today, quickly show you, I've automated the metal press. I now have an ME interface here, and I've got two patterns in here so far. One's steel plates, and the other's mithrilene plate. So when you put the interface like this right here in directly into the metal press, and thanks for all those comments. You know, there was a bunch of you that pretty much all said the same thing. I tried a few different things. I even tried pushing this directly up underneath, and I found this was the best way. I could probably change it to one of those one of the flat interfaces, but then I need another bit of cable. But yeah, this works quite well if I want steel plates, etc. And I do want steel plates because I want to upgrade my blast furnace. So one of the things that happened in a recent immersive engineering update was they changed a few things around machine wise. So I'll just grab out, let's just put some of this junk away for the moment. Don't really need to be carrying it all with me. Right, in here, I think it's in the update news, but the main thing is this crude. You've got the crude blast furnace now, which is what we've got right here, and then you've also got the improved one, which pretty much it allows automation, and it can also be fitted with preheaters, which will make it faster. Now, I don't need a lot of steel, but I thought I'm going to try this out. So it needs 27 blast bricks, 27 steel plates, and a hopper. So I'm going to break this blast furnace. I know it was almost finished its cycle there, but I think I've got a hopper in here. Yep, there we go. Let's grab the hopper. I don't know why I have 21 raw pork chops, but in you go. So let's grab this and break away. $27. Be sure in the AE system. Steel. Oh, I've got tons. Throw them back in. Alright, so as it showed in the thing, in the book. Now, I'm hoping this doesn't, because it says it can automatically output, and I'm hoping it doesn't output to anything here. I don't think it will. My fingers are crossed. Hopper in the center. Here's my hammer. There it is. Ooh, wow. That's pretty snazzy, and I may need to move it because that's connecting. That's an awesome model. Same thing. I'm pretty sure you can. What does it say in the book? I think it's input. See here. Sealer's output at the front of the furnace, slag at the back. So yeah, I'm gonna need to move it. Get it away from this metal press. Really interesting. If you see my FPS up in the top corner there, there is something that kills my FPS right here. It's actually not bad at the moment. I thought it might have been the blast furnace, but just dropped there for a second. Broke the glows that were here. I'm hoping it's not this. It's a little bit. I was getting about 9 here. It was terrible. But yeah, that's not going to work there. So I either need to move this, which I probably could. I could probably just move it over 1. That's not too hard, I guess. Let's just do that. Let's dig up the floor. So we'll move him over. I mean, the cable needs to come over anyway. Alright, come here, you. 2, 3. Oh, missing one. Alright, yeah. Thank you. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 3. Can pick up this. And that. And I guess that one. And we got cable, interface, pick its belt, pick up that. Alright. Oh, that's wrong. There we go. And let's take. Whoops. Doesn't matter. I get everything. This and this. I think it was piston, lock. There we go. There, just connect him back up. And hopefully, yeah, I got that. Connect. Connect, yep, cool. So yeah, that'll be alright. Take my patterns back up. Pick up some cable here. I think there's a pattern missing. Oh, there it is. Put him there. Push the back, like so. Excellent. Now I need to put that block back that I broke accidentally with my overpowered. Alright. So yeah, now I can get slag out the back, which means I can probably use these AE cables here. And just, you know, dump straight into that. But for now, it's working again. Oh, hang on. Put my recipes in. And we have the new blast furnace. So I do want to try this out. I need to get some more coal coke in here. I'm kind of, my tank's full of creosote. Alright, let's see if we got some. Coal. Really? No coal coke. Coke. Alright. Guess I use it all. Anyway, new blast furnace. I know I'm rambling on a bit in this episode. Sorry about that. So that's one of the changes. I wouldn't mind just because making some of the machines that are in this. I don't think there's too many other things. Probably should get into the engineer's workbench. Make some of these guns, and the railgun sounds pretty cool. Heavy machinery. So yeah, so the improved blast furnace is one. There's a metal press, which we now have over there. I haven't tried the assembler yet. Apparently it's pretty nifty. Bottling machine, biodiesel, we've already got that going. Arc furnace. I mean, this thing is huge. Perhaps worth trying. It looks like they've changed the recipes a bit. It now needs pretty much the whole furnace inside it. This whole furnace we've just built. So I might get some bits and pieces together because I wouldn't mind building that. And we'll have to find a spot for him to sit. Maybe I'll have to dig out some more area back here, or so I think it's a awfully large machine. It's either that or I get rid of my pond in the middle, but I don't know. Okay, the other thing I wanted to do today, before I go too far, turn that back off. Made 2 ion thrusters. Let's see what jet boots gives us. Now, what's the keybind for jet boots? Because they're on at the moment. There they are. Haha, jet boots. Okay. So that's with the jetpack and the jet boots on. So much easier to get around. But I'm gonna have to. I might bind. With them both on, what I might do is bind them to the same key. I'm using Z to go down at the moment, so it's a little bit weird. So let's where is it? Where are you? There it is. I'm going to bind it to you as well. So if I push you now, both are off. So even if I'm still at the jump assist, which is pretty good jump, but yeah, I can't end up in the sky. So that should definitely help. So we can turn them both on. I can now hold shift down, and when I stop holding shift, I stop going up. It's a bit weird. Pushing forward and I'm going to the left as well. Weird. Anyway, so the other thing I want to do, just quickly show you that this has filled up its charge. You see this is green now. It was grey in the previous episode, or it was sort of starting to fill. And what was that thing I did in that last episode? It was gas tiers, wasn't it? Let's just grab a couple of stacks of redstone. If I throw that in, instant gas tier. So it's definitely got a lot of power. It is slow to charge up. And I was going to make a couple more of those crystals. Iskandar seemed to say that placing these on here will speed up the generation as well. So I'll give it a go. Whoa. That's one thing of a bug. Right, so apparently this will speed up the mitraline furnace as well, adding the extra ones. But yeah, I mean, not sure how often I'm going to use it, but it's there if I need it. Okay, one other thing to do today, and I am, as I've said, rabbiting on a bit. I want to try something. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work. That. I think. Yep. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Let's change the mod back to here. Obviously I selected the wrong thing. I want to make this. And I need this as well. And I'm not going to be able to make it this one, because I need to make another one of these. So 2 diamond plates, 2 emerald plates. So let's just make 2 of them. And 2 emerald plates. And what was in the middle? Just glass alloy. 4 glass, magic fortified plate. Glass. I've got 5 of them. I need a couple more. No, I need 1 more, sorry. Magic fortified plate. And that glass. 4 glass. Right, so I'll just quickly get that cooking. This here, solar prism, this will generate a ton of energy. Okay, maybe I can't do this at the moment. I need to find this. I need to do this. Which means I need to make one of these. And I need... Jeez. I need to make another soul stone. Just quickly do that. I'll get one. Oh, there we go. Got 2. Let's see. No, not that. One in here. I think that was the right thing. Soulstone turns into one of them. Problem is, I need to make this a chaos one. And the only way to do a chaos one is to have a hot node in here. And I think I don't, because mine's at 0.26. So I'm going to need to walk around and find another node, I think, to do this. But the idea is this here really does generate a fair bit of power. Now, I'll just whip out the book. And what I think I'll do is I'll set this up between episodes. If we go here, that's the thing we've made. So I need 4 of these magic plating blocks. And this will do 500 MRU a tick, which is a lot. The issue you have is you've got to collect it, but it generally tends to set things on fire. Have any of those magical blocks? Magical plating block. I think I've got magic plate. Ho ho ho. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just quickly go over there. That's the only other thing I've not allowed myself here. Is that I can't hopper things, and I'm gonna have to throw them on. Maybe. Nothing's working today. Go on there. What's going on? Really? Right. Well, that's interesting. Let's grab another hopper. I don't think it's going to work. I don't know if I can put this here. Nope. Something's not right. Something's not right here. Oh well. Might just play with this a little. Because this was working, and yeah. I think we're at the wrapping up point. I think my brain's a little addled today. I am going to get this thing set up. As I said, warning, it does set things on fire. So if you're going to do this, by all means go for it. But what I plan to do is 1, fall into this water. 2, I'm going to put the collector like here, so that anything around here shouldn't get set on fire. But yeah, so I'm going to put it here, connect it up to there, and put the lens up above here. Alright, so thank you all again for watching. I hope to get this bit done in between, and next episode we'll come back, finish up the generation there. I'll get my plate thing working properly, and perhaps we might I don't know, do something else. I've been working on essentialcraft for a few episodes in a row now, so I feel like I might jump over and do a little bit more chromatocraft, just to see where we can go with that, or maybe galacticraft. We'll see how we go. We'll see how I feel. So as I said, thanks for watching, and comments below as always. Catch you in the next one. See yous.